Yes, it's 2024 and you're welcome to today's tutorial. Of course, we started this in the previous tutorial where I showed us how to take the proper fit measurement for this particular unisex sandal. And today we are going to be looking at, okay, the upper part. How do I position it? How do I last it? If you're watching my channel for the first time, my name is Odurole Mojibola. And all we do here is make shoemaking easy and simple for you. If you do not understand how to properly, measure the feet, go ahead and watch the first part. Alright, so in today's tutorial, what we are going to quickly go into is we're going to be using this template. So what happens is that you're going to go ahead and then trim all off all of the patterns you have here. We also have the outer sole template with the appropriate places where each of the upper will actually be inserted. So this is actually going to be available for every one of us. Now, if you want to know where and how to access this, definitely you have to be in the comment section to be able to see all of that. Yes, just keep watching and I will explain how we can access it. So basically that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be showing you how we put them together. Now, when we have already started with how to measure the foot, so that is already out of this. So we're going to just go to quickly cut this, and then we're going to begin to lace it, and I'm going to be showing you how I apply the measurement I took in the first part of this video, how I applied it right when it comes to lacing to fit. Yes, lacing to fit. Let's go right into it. Now, using the pattern template, I've cut out all of the upper parts that I need. Now, I'm going to go ahead and begin to line it. So many people have asked, what's the difference between lining and the upper leather? See, I have answered this severally, and I'm going to say it again. You can choose to use the same leather to line. As far as I am concerned, it depends on the texture of the upper you want. If you want it to be very thick, you can use two thick leather to actually together, which means the upper will be thick and the lining too will be thick. So it's not like there's one special way. Now, if your upper is very thick, you can decide to use a very soft leather as your lining. It depends on the texture you want. So it's not like, okay, if I use this one I must use this one. No, if you ask me, that's what I'm going to say. So make up your mind on whichever one you want to use per time. Now I've prepared my sole template and I'm just trying to show you how I use my utility knife to go ahead and open it. If you're just watching this channel for the first time, I hope you have liked this video. I hope you have subscribed. Make sure you press the notification bell. Yes, press it. When you press that bell that is by the side, you will see all notification. Yes, let it be all, so that each time I upload a video, each time I share a short, probably I'm working on something and I need you to learn from it, you will not be missing anything. Just take your time to open it. Since the template is already available, you don't have anything to worry about. Don't forget, we are creating a unisex sandal. Of course, you can use any kind of material for your upper. If you like, you can even use fabric for your upper. Yeah, you can use a canvas fabric. You can actually use a jean fabric. Yeah, you can definitely use that. So take your time to create your upper. We have videos on how you can create upper, so make sure that you watch them. Now you can see what I have, right here. After placing all of them together, this is what it looks like. The next thing we're going to be looking at it, how do I use the measurements I took in the first part video to actually last properly. I'm sure you want to see that. Like I said, don't forget to like this video. When you like it, you make use to show it to more people who really need what we are actually teaching right here. So let's go right into lacing it. All right, before we go into lacing, I need you to know that every part of this upper, we have where to position them right on your pattern template, so you don't have anything to worry about. Even the straps at the back, you have the position right on it. So just check it out and then use that to position it, including even the buckle. All of them has been arranged for you to be able to just position and use. All right, if you remember very well, we measured the ball guards and the instep of my son when we were creating this particular sandal for him. So we are going to also, whatever kind of shoe last, the size you have, look for it, check. Like this one now, let me check what this one is. Now this is not this is not up to 9 because his ball girth was 9, and then the instep was about 9¾ so let's check. I think I start from backward like this and I bring it this way. So if you ask me, this is quite okay. It's just this front that is not okay. So it means that if I want to last it, let me move it backward a bit. If I move it a bit, and do you know, because the front part is also like a kind of design that is a bit different. Like, okay, now if you look at this one, if you look at this, you find out that this is 9. This is the part that is 9. Of course you can't use this particular part, but because the front part, this part is not straight, it's curved. Let me show you what I mean. This part is not straight. Like, you understand what I mean? It's not like it's grabbing this part. It's like a cross like this. So it will still perfectly work. Since it's just very close to 9, I can just make sure that it's not too tight when I'm fixing this part. You understand? So with that, you can work. Now this place, I don't have any issue. One, it has a buckle that I can use to adjust, and at the same time I can use this part to actually make sure that it is a perfect piece fit, since that place is equivalent to his ball girth. Just adjust it. So I'm going to adjust this. Now make sure that your last is not by the side. You can see this. Return it and then do the needful so that it will not be having any form of issue. So we are just going to, with this now, we are good to go. So you can pick where to punch here. You can add your, what did they call it? Go ahead and last. You can see that this place is now perfectly okay. Is by the center. So you can push this forward a bit too, since you know that this part is not as wide as that as the measurement you took initially. So if it was actually a straight strap that you have here, probably a straight strap going this way, ensure, of course, you know that you can use this shoe last for that particular leg that I just measured, since it's about 9¾ and this one too is 9¾ so it means perfectly well it will be okay. You understand? So that's one way you can use their fit measurements to achieve a perfect fit. It can be a bit loose, you understand, since their leg is going to be inside, but just make sure it's not smaller than what you measure. So with this now, I think I can just go ahead and then apply my contact cement adhesive, and then we are good to go with this. Like I said, there is a pattern template that I'm going to be sharing with us for us to be able to access all these patterns I have created. You just have to click the link in the comment section. You will be able to access it as a pin message in the class, or you let me know, okay, hi, I'm just here, I would like to access the link, the PDF file for the boys sandal. So you can see what we have right here. So it's just to go ahead and then bottom it. Now for the sole, you can see what I have right here. I have created a stack heel for the sole. So if you want to create this kind of stack heel too, it's also fine. You can check my page. I think it's also in that particular link. By the time you get there, you will also see the video on how to create this particular one. So let me just go ahead and do this. I'll go ahead and bottom, then ground all of the edges. So my son sandal is ready. You can also do that for your customer or for your son. You can actually reduce the size if you want to. Probably your own child is not as old as this or older than this. If your child is actually older than, so is using a longer a higher size, you can increase this particular one. You can increase this place. You can still leave this one like this. I mean this one like this, because this is already very wide, or you can add to it. You understand? Then you regulate this strap at the back to fit the size. So the straps you have attached to this pattern is perfectly fitting. You can see that it's perfectly fitting the size 38. Although I'm using a shoe size of size 40, you can see I pushed it forward. Of course, its leg cannot be like this. I push it forward because this side, don't forget, it's not exactly the same thing, you know, has its own ball girth. So you can see what I have right here. So we're just going to go ahead and use our contact cement adhesive. I'm using the brand OC High. Don't forget to make sure you roughen all of the surface appropriately. Now I'm using OC High because it's actually majorly EVA, and then it's always bond very well with when you use that adhesive. Now you can see the position of my hand. Now There are a lot of things that happens when you want to bottom, especially EVA foam or any sole sheet material. You have to be very careful, or else when you are through, even it happens with already made sole. You see this part that I'm trying to put together. If you are not careful, you'll find out that when you are through and you hold the sandal this way, it will not be straight. It will bend. It's as a result of the way you place your hand while you are trying to bottom. You understand, to do your final, cementing of the upper to the outer sole. So I'm going to show you again how you should actually make sure you position your hand. So you can see the way my fingers are. Ensure that you do it gently. Don't be in a hurry. Ensure the front part does not touch each other, because it may be a problem, you understand, when you are trying to finish it up. Like I said, don't forget to like this video. Make sure you like this video. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. And I would like you to know that our weekend shoemaking class, of course the normal one, has been suspended for now, because for the past 13 months I have actually taught a lot, and I've combined all that I taught into a course that you can access. And to access it is actually 5,000 naira, which is about $5 as well, in other currencies. So if you would like to see what I taught in the past 13 months, I want you to go ahead and let me know in the comment section, or when you get to the channel, the link I'll be putting in the comment section, just ask and I will give you details about the combo. It's become a combo class now. I am intentionally showing you how I grinded the edges, because I need you to just watch this. I know if you're learning offline, your tutor will definitely do all of this for you to see, and that's why I'm taking my time to do this for you to see. If you have any question concerning grinding the edges of footwear, please let me know. But I took my time to allow you to see all of this, so just watch carefully as I do this. I had to place this on the floor because I don't it's not a machine I use almost all the time, so I just have it there once in a while. When I want to use, I bring out and use. That's why it's not on a stand. If you want to put yours on a stand, you can put on a stand. I have another one that's on a bench. So if you want to do this kind of work, the truth is that you need a grinding machine if you want it to be neat and effective. Your sandpaper will not be able to finish it perfectly well. Yeah, it will not be able to finish it perfectly. And do it gently. Don't be in a hurry. You can see me swiping, from up downwards. When you get to corner, you can see the way I'm trying to make those curves, obvious. Just make sure that you do this gently. So many people have asked me, which one is better, what brand is better. I don't even know the brand I'm using till now. I did not pay attention to it. When you are going to the market to buy, just make sure that you pray and trust God that you are not going to buy the wrong machine. That is my perspective, because the particular one that somebody bought and it was okay doesn't mean to be okay with you. That's the truth. They are machines and they are produced, of course, in the same company. Sometimes you don't even see the brand that I'm using again. What will you do about that? So whatever is happening, you can see how it looks like. You can see how it looks like. I noticed that one side is not round enough. I know somebody will be asking, how do I know that? Well, that's why I always say that if you are a beginner, don't start with cutting sew sheet. Start with already made sew. So your brain, your creative mind will have been redesigned to identify with shapes and how they should look like. Now you can see me trying to go about all the edges. I don't want it to be pointed, I want it to be a bit round. So that's what you do to achieve that. Hula, our sandal is ready. If you have enjoyed today's tutorial, please let me know in the comment section what extra thing you have learned. This tag video is also in the channel. By the time you get to the channel, just click the link. It's on Telegram. Yes, please go and join. You are going to enjoy a lot from it. I will see you next time. Bye.